you need me in person so you can sell me on something. Oh, okay, I'll come in at some point. And you're who? Brett. Okay, Brett. My name's Travis. Thanks for the info, and I look forward to meeting you in person. Bye. I look forward to meeting you in person. What a dork.
He turns over and begins push-ups. Italian restaurant, night. This is a family-style restaurant with checkered tablecloths and dripping candles and bottles. Travis and Chet are seated.
I hope this is okay.
No, it's great. I like this kind of casual.
It's my kind of formal.
Patty approaches Conrad.
Let's get you started.
Chet stands and hugs her.
I asked for your section. Travis, you remember Patty?
Of course.
Chet points to two unopened bottles on the table.
You like wine?
Sure.
Can we have one of those?
Of course.
Patty opens one of the bottles and pours.
Travis, this is family style, so I'm gonna bring you a shareable dinner for two. Anything you don't eat?
Everything, except tomatoes, pasta, and cheese. Otherwise, I'm great. Sorry, just liver, no liver.
So I'll hold off on the liver cannolis.
Thank you.
Is that fine for you, Chad?
Sounds great.
Patty leaves them.
This friendship isn't gonna work.
Why?
I love liver.
Well, that's problematic. Would you be willing to convert?
Now that
Orthodox, damn. You're kind of funny.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
I'm just curious about your life in Chicago.
What do you want to know?
I know you're an actor.
A couple of commercials.
I only went there once when I was a kid. Overnight field trip of some kind. I don't remember much. It was exciting. I guess we were mighty boring here.
You know, looking at the city from where I am now, on the outside, I'm thinking I don't have much of a life. Sorry if that's too
No,
dark.
I asked.
What I'm getting at is, well, it's kind of an eye-opener, I guess. When I think about it, it's way too easy to leave. I sent an SOS to a couple of buddies when I first got here. It seems I'm out of sight, out of mind.
That's not right.
It doesn't really bug me. I don't think. Just tell me something.
Maybe you belong here.
Oh, I don't think so, no. I like the city. This is temporary. Not my life plan. Or non-life, I guess I just said.
I take it you don't have a, whatever you call it,
No. So let me ask you the same question.
no.
Okay. Square one. I like that.
Chet's truck, later. Driving back to Pauline's, Chet and Travis are in the middle of a lighthearted argument.
Well, you're wrong. That's just so. No, I'm not going to accept that.
I don't care. You asked me for my favorite, so
You've got decades of classics before any of the ones on your list.
I know what I like.
Of course, maybe they didn't have movies up here before 1994.
You asked my opinion.
We're going to have to see something together. I bet you talk through a movie too.
Chet's truck, they arrive. Chet cuts the engine.
I might. But if you keep this up, you may never find out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go see something together.
They stare at each other and smile. Travis opens his door.
But I choose.
Mom's driveway. Travis steps out and walks around to Chet's side.
Night.
Travis walks away and turns back.
Go!
Chet gets out of the truck. Travis walks back to him.
Don't ever get in too deep with me. I tend to be an asshole most times.
I don't believe that.
Travis walks to the back door. Chet gets into his truck and drives off. Mom's kitchen. Travis turns on the light and hears TV and a faint voice coming from the other room.
Trav?
Mom's front room. Travis rushes in to find Pauline sitting on the floor.
Mom, what happened?
I'm all right. I just had a tinkle and coming back I lost my footing is all. Can't seem to get up.
He helps her to her feet.
When?
Huh?
How long have you been on the floor?
I don't know. You just help me with that.
He hands her the cane and walks her toward her room.
Do you think you're okay?
Nothing hurts if that's what you're asking.
Maybe I should call someone
Huh?
to make sure.
No, don't bother with that. I don't want them sticking their noses in like they do. I'll be fine.
But if there's something,
But there isn't.
They reach the bedroom door.
I'm fine from here on in. Let me be. I'm sure you had a good time.
He waits until she closes the door. He stares at it.
yes, I did. But we'll soon put an end to that nonsense, won't we?
Mom's back porch. Travis drinks a scotch and looks out into the night. Mom's kitchen, morning. Travis, wearing sweatpants and t-shirt, is on the phone while getting coffee. Sweet pea is at his feet.
That'd be best, I think. She's still in her room. I don't know if she's awake yet, but you might as well come over. Thanks.
He hangs up the phone, picks up Sweet Pea, takes his coffee, and heads to the back porch.
I think it might be just you and me for a while.
Mom's front room. Travis welcomes Mary through the door, followed by Tom, the pool player DJs.
How is she? Oh, this is Tom. He's an EMT with some physical therapy training.
Tom holds out his hand.
Tom.
Travis, you were at the bar Friday night.
Yep.
She in her room?
Let's see if she's awake.
Mary steps through the door, followed by Tom. Travis waits outside.
Pauline?
Pauline's room. Pauline is sitting up in bed.
Now what's all this?
I hear you had a little fall last night. I want you to meet someone. This is Tom.
Oh, now you don't need to fuss over me.
Do you have any pain?
Always.
Pauline, it's important for you to really answer.
Pauline glares at her.
Nothing unusual.
Mom's front porch. Travis sits alone. Tom joins him, standing.
Mary's just taking her vitals.
How is she?
How are you?
Tom leans on the railing.
Is everyone in this town so...
Tom stretches, deliberate.
You tell me.
Are you?
You tell me.
Travis finds this strangely funny and begins laughing.
I could be...
Tom joins her.
I could be your grandfather.
So,
Tom straddles him.
You're treating my mother.
Mary's got it handled.
You have a girlfriend.
She's not here right now.
They kiss wildly. Travis's fantasy bursts. Tom steps out onto the porch.
How is she?
I didn't feel anything out of the ordinary. She's not in pain and she walked fine with the cane. Don't think it was a serious fall, but you might want to get an x-ray just to be on the safe side.
How do we, how do I...
Just bring her to emergency. Mary might have more to tell you. Excuse me, I gotta do my report.
Tom goes to the EMT vehicle in the driveway. Mary steps out.
Tom helped her to her chair, and she seems to walk easily with her cane. Might be time to start thinking about a walker. Have you noticed any changes lately?
Like what?
Anything, speech, the way she moves? Has she seemed odd at all?
She was her old self last night.
Just keep an eye open. I'm due here on Wednesday, so I can check her vitals again, sit with her to observe, and let's think about that walker for your peace of mind. You okay?
Yes, it is. It's just, I don't know. God, is it that obvious?
Ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Or the radio.
This is the beginning, isn't it?
Could be.
Front room. Pauline is sitting in a chair. Frank and Travis present a walker with wheels, a seat, and brakes.
Now, Pauline, it's just meant to help you out.
No, I don't need it. I won't have it.
You still have your cane, Mom,
Then what do I need this thing?
for when you're alone.
And look, it's got this handy dandy seat. You can flip it up to store things or use it as a chair.
Now, why would I need that?
All kinds of uses, like if you wanted to go out shopping or to a restaurant.
I've never heard of a restaurant without their own chairs.
What do you think about this? We just leave it here over by the wall, and maybe you'll want to try it sometime.
As long as I can't see it.
Mom, you fell when you were alone. We're not going to pretend that didn't happen. Frank and I are just trying to help, make it easier for you.
And you,
Yes, me. I can't leave this house if you don't start using the walker.
sure you can.
No, I can't. I won't. You scared me. And I don't want to think about you every time I leave this house. Now you help us out, do your part, try the goddamn fucking walker.
Language.
I'm sure she'll get around to it.
No, not everything's about her. This is for the people around you, Mom, who care about you. So stop being a fucking brat.
Language.
I'm just going to skedaddle. Walker's right there, just in case.
He goes.
So what'll it be? Are you pouting now?
Why are you so mean?
It is now uncontrollable laughter.
What's so funny?
He sits on the seat of the walker and then scoots himself next to her and stands.
I'm going to leave the room. Let you two get acquainted. Mom, meet Walker. Walker, meet a woman who will expect much more from you than you will ever do. Good luck.
He walks out. She tries not to see it, then looks at it, raises the seat and peers inside. She tests the brakes at one of the handles, pushes the walker back and forth. She cranes her neck to see if Travis is near. She easily stands and places her hand on the handles and starts, but it won't budge.
Now that's not.
She finds the brake, releases it, and begins walking toward the bathroom. Travis is in the doorway, unseen by her.
Now let's see if you and me are gonna get along.
Mom's back porch, day. Travis speaks in his cell phone to his agent.
No, Barry, I want to be there, but I'm out of town at the moment. Because it was unexpected. Look, I want to be available. Set it up. Afternoon would be better. Oh, okay, I'll expect your call.
Mom's front room. Pauline is asleep in her chair. The TV tray holds a bowl of soup, sandwich, and chips, all untouched.
Mom,
Pauline stirs.
you didn't eat your lunch.
I gotta pee.
Travis moves the tray and places the walker.
I don't want that kind of a chore.
What?
Where's my cane?
Travis helps her up and they walk uneasily toward the bathroom. Pauline stops and looks at Travis for a moment before moving on. She steps in and closes the door. Travis makes a call.
Yes, it's Travis again for Barry. Oh, wait, thanks. Never mind, I'll call back. Thanks.
Mom's kitchen. Mary sits with Pauline, taking her blood pressure and other vitals. Travis steps in.
Do you want anything?
Mary holds up a finger for quiet that finishes.
All right, accept your blood oxygen level. Do you ever get outside?
Sometimes.
Not since I've been here.
Oh, it's good for you to do that. Get some fresh air while it's still nice out. Walking's good anyway, maybe just to the mailbox and back.
Pauline glares at her.
I'm not going to promise anything.
The alternative is an oxygen tank, and that's pricey.
Well, that's not happening.
Pauline, keep in mind, your blood delivers oxygen throughout your body. If there isn't enough oxygen, the whole system starts breaking down.
You know all that stuff goes in one ear and out the other, right?
I heard it.
Mary gives him a wink. Mom's front porch, day. Travis helps her through the door. Chet waits at the bottom of the steps with her walker.
Now, what you going to do?
We're having a picnic lunch under the tree.
Your trader waits.
Whose idea? Was this yours, Chet?
No, you can blame your son. I'm just a cook.
Well, it's not going to rain at least. And I can make it on my own without the cane. That's why you wanted to know how to make chicken salad.
Yep.
Oh, you're sneaky. Well, I'm trapped, so I don't have much to say.
Mom's front yard, Pauline sits in her walker. Chet and Travis settle on a blanket with chairs at the card table with food. Jazz is playing, plates are filled.
Iced tea?
Pauline indicates a wine bottle.
What was that?
That's red wine.
Ooh, I think I'll have a bit of that, just a sip,
Really, Mom? Okay.
Her cup gets filled.
just a taste.
They each have a glass.
Shall we have a toast?
What in God's name would you?
To being with you, Pauline.
And to this nice day.
To this nice day.
To this
To
nice
this
day.
nice day.
They are all silent, nibbling the chicken salad. Travis and Chet smile at each other.
Now this is good, isn't it? You spruce it up a little. What is that, cherries?
And walnuts and apples.
Oh, well, it's strange. I guess that's all right.
You think you live, Pauline?
A truck drives by and honks. They all wave on cue.
Oh, I think that was Wilbur Chase.
It might have been, but I think he has a new truck.
We used to sit, your sister and me, on the front porch and try to recognize who's driving by.
That sounds like loads of fun.
Chet gives him a look.
What? Was that a disparaging look?
I meant to ask you, Pauline, how's the kitten doing?
Oh, sweet pea. Fine. Except she wants to sleep with me most nights. So I guess I'll let her.
They each drift into their own thoughts.
Good choice of music.
Thanks.
Awkward silence as the lunch finishes sooner than anyone suspected.
Mom, you finished here? You want more?
No, that'll do me.
Why don't we get you back in then?
So we're done?
They help Pauline up.
I guess we are.
If you say so.
What do you mean by that?
Later.
They begin to leave the picnic. A truck drives by, honks, and they wave on cue. Travis and Chet help Pauline into the house. Mom's front yard, later. Travis and Chet walk back to the picnic.
I was just so surprised you nipped it so quickly.
I didn't nip it. She was done. We got her out here. That was great.
Over in no time. Just seemed like you wanted to.
What? Get it over with?
Yes.
Travis sits on the blanket with a glass of wine. Chet remains standing.
I was just afraid I couldn't keep up with the scintillating conversation.
5 minutes of your life.
Are you gonna sit down?
Chet begins packing up the food.
Seems like you're gonna try a little harder.
Did you really just say that? You think we could have a sweet, heartfelt, sunny afternoon picnic? Have you met my mom and me?
You thought we could.
Yeah, well, I tend to be wrong about a lot of things. What's the big deal anyway? Come on, sit down with me, sip some wine, you hypocrite. You're doing the same thing I just did.
How?
You're packing up, done. I'm guessing you didn't really mind ditching the old lady.
Travis stands up and steps very close to Chet.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you are scared to be alone with me.
I've been alone.
In the cab of your truck, your territory. You are, aren't you?
You're saying that that's why I wanted.
Just a teeny weeny little bit.
Yes, okay.
Why?
I don't know.
And that's a bitch, because I was gonna ask you to drive me to Chicago.
When? Really?
I don't know yet. It'd be overnight, but I need to find someone for Mom, and I don't have any answers or plans. It might not even ever happen.
I could though.
How do you know? And I'm starting to rethink, because I've had more than one friendship ruined by a road trip.
I wanna go. I told you, I don't remember my first time.
This would be a lousy second time because if you blink and miss it. You can't see Chicago in one night. Besides, I wouldn't want to spend the night sightseeing. Handsome man.
They stand very close, face to face, as a truck drives by, honks, and without braking, they wave on cue. Mom's front room, day, fantasy sequence. Pauline sits upright on her throne, wearing a crown and a sash, rings her bell incessantly, as Travis and a horde of multiple characters, butler, maid, secretary, and all forms of servants, spin through the room at her beck and call. The pace builds to frantic until he bursts away. Mom's front room. Day. Terry, a home healthcare worker, stands before Pauline. Travis is on the sidelines.
Are you sure you don't want me to at least wash your hair? I do a great head massage.
You're not going to sell me on it, so just be done with it.
A shower would make you feel tons better.
How do you know that? Before we get started, I want you to remove all your jewelry. You hurt me last time.
Pauline, I've never been here before, but I can take my rings off my fingers, and if you would like.
I don't want you scratching me again. Are they off?
Yes.
Show me.
Terry displays her bare fingers, showing a bit of resentment.
Why aren't you taking this serious?
I thought I was.
I asked you to do something, and it's important to me.
Mom, she's trying to help.
Oh, don't talk to me like that. Once you leave here, you have no say in my affairs.
It's for one night, Mom.
That's what you say. We'll see.
Terry is going to stay with you until Belinda comes by to stay the night, and Chet will look in.
Belinda? You mean Frank's wife? Oh, I just don't like any of this.
Mary walks in.
Don't you like Pauline?
She needs to remove her rings before washing my hair.
Terry displays her hands.
And she has, so what's the problem?
There is no problem. I just want everyone to know what's important to me.
Look, maybe I shouldn't go. Maybe this is a bad time.
Oh, don't you go putting this on me. You don't go and it's all my fault.
Good, because I really can't cancel it. This could be a big job.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get me cleaned up. I'm not really convinced you're coming back.
Terry starts her toward the bathroom.
I'm coming back.
Believe it when I see it.
Chicago L, red line day, jam-packed and noisy. Travis is clearly bothered by the crowding and the noise. Casting office, waiting room, day. A visibly tired Travis waits. He's wearing a red and black plaid shirt with khakis. Actors come out of the casting room at 20-second intervals. Travis speaks to one of them.
Rob, hey, are they typing out?
Looks like it.
Rob packs up and goes. 5 actors have left the casting room. Sal, the assistant, follows the last one out.
Jeremy, Travis, Lincoln, Avery, and Paul.
Travis joins the others into the casting room, leaving some actors still waiting. Almost immediately, Jeremy comes out, followed by Lincoln, Avery, and Paul. Casting room. There are 6 people behind a table. Carrie, the casting director, stands next to Travis.
We want to bring you in tomorrow to meet the clients.
Who's this?
I'm sorry, Travis, this is Ralph Mayer's a wrap.
They shake hands. I want my boss to see you.
I'm leaving town tomorrow. It had to be morning. Sorry to be so.
No, I understand.
I'm sure, I'm sure that we can work it out. I'll talk to Barry.
Carrie walks him out. Casting office, waiting room.
This is a national spokesperson, and you have some really good shots here. So, is this out-of-town gig something that you can adjust at all?
Nope, afraid not.
Well, let's hope the boss is as hot on you as Ralph is. He saw a lot of men today, and you were one of the few that he responded to.
Thanks, Carrie, for telling me that. I guess all I can do is be myself, huh?
Yeah, a little feedback. Whatever you're doing, just keep it up. And this look, it suits you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Chicago, gay dance club night. Mild weeknight crowd. Travis stands with Larry and Pete at the bar, observing from the sideline, not talking to each other.
I'm kind of bushed. Mind if I get back to the apartment?
You sure?
What, big city too much for you?
Yeah, right. I got that thing in the morning and have to get back.
You got the keys?
Yep.
Just leave them on the table if I don't see you before you go.
Later.
Travis leaves the club. Red line, L, later, Travis numbly waits for the train. It arrives. He steps in and sits, looks around, contemplating. Casting office waiting room the next day, Travis steps through the inner office door with Carrie, who is smiling. She silently gives him a thumbs up.
I'll give Barry a call.
Thanks.
Now, you gotta go, right?
Yeah, sorry.
No, go. Get out of here.
Sorry, I had to do it this way.
No, you actually saved a lot of time and good luck with the gig.
What?
The one that you're rushing off to.
Right. I'll need it.
I doubt it. No. Go before they change their minds.
Mom's kitchen, day. Pauline and Frank's wife Belinda are laughing. Travis steps in from the back porch carrying his bag. Pauline stops.
Oh, honey, I didn't think you were coming back.
Sounds like you two are having fun.
This is Belinda, Frank's wife.
I know, Mom. We met before I left. Everything go all right? Thank you, by the way.
My pleasure. Oh, Mary gave me a message for you to call.
Travis begins dialing.
Any indication why?
He speaks into the phone.
Mary, it's Travis. I'm back. What's up?
He begins moving to the front room. Mom's front room.
No, I literally just got back. What are you telling me? What are you saying?
Mom's front room. Pauline is in her chair. Mary stands with Travis. There is an oxygen tank nearby and a small portable oxygen machine.
You can take all of that away. I'm not having any part of this. I'm gonna take the walker too. I'm done.
I expect you to use the oxygen and the walker for that matter.
I don't need any of it.
It's all part of the prescription, including my visits and any of the other healthcare team.
Pauline stands and pulls her walker close. She wheels toward her room.
I don't like those tubes. I'm not gonna be tied to that stupid machine, and that's the end of it.
Mom.
Pauline closes the door to her room.
I don't want to put this on you, Travis, but my prescription isn't just a suggestion. If she refuses to use the oxygen as she is now, well, we can't provide any other care. I want to keep her vital, but she has to participate. I'm sure she'll come around, but I'm sorry to say that until she does, we have to spend all of our free services, including my visits, as much as that's a burden on you.
That's cold.
It is, nothing personal.
I know. How long?
To reinstate? Well, hopefully a couple of weeks, but it's complicated. The good news is I have a client who's been suspended 5 times and we're still visiting them. Look, you have my number and you can page me at any time. I'm sure she has some friend that can help her bathe her at least.
All right. I'll figure it out.
Mary goes. Travis approaches Pauline's room and quietly opens the door.
Mom?
Pauline is sleeping soundly. Alice's room, night. Pauline's bell rings. Travis awakens in a dark room, turns on the table lamp, then sleepily goes downstairs. Pauline's room. Light is on. Travis steps in. Pauline is somewhat upright in her bed.
I didn't think you. I can't seem to. I got a key.
Travis, still groggy, helps her out of bed into the walker. They wheel to the bathroom. Travis stands at the door.
Help me with this.
Travis helps her to the toilet and turns away as she pulls her panties down and sits.
Huh. I just flashed on a time when I was little and you helped me to the toilet.
I don't think so.
Pauline's room later. Pauline wheels to her bed.
I'm fine here on in.
Travis watches her struggle with the bedclothes. He steps to the bed and easily pulls the blanket up so she can slide into bed and lays it over her.
Light?
Yes.
He turns out the light and glances back at her before leaving the room with the door ajar. Alice's room later. Travis lies on his back in the darkened room and stares at the ceiling. Mom's front room, day. Pauline stands at her chair, trying to no avail to move it up to the bay window. Travis brings a tray with Pauline's breakfast.
Wait, Mom, what do you, wait.
Well, I wanna move
He
this.
sets the tray down on a TV tray.
I want it in the bay to see out, see out the window a little.
Okay,
He moves the chair.
like that?
Well, no, and I still wanna see the TV.
He adjusts it. She sits.
That might be all right. Now, get rid of the cafe
He
curtains.
takes down the curtain.
Well, I didn't think I'd like that, but I guess I do.
Travis brings the TV tray with breakfast to her.
What's that?
Yogurt,
And what's that in it?
granola.
But I know all that. I just am wondering what possessed you to serve it to me for breakfast.
You don't wanna try it? It's basically milk and cereal.
But it isn't, is it?
Knock, knock.
Who's that? Is that Chet?
Chet enters.
Yep. Hey, beautiful. Travis,
He brings a chair facing her.
looks like you have a new setup.
Oh, I wish you were here earlier. I would have had you help me move this.
Well, I'm here now. Just let me know if there's anything you need.
Chad, you want some coffee?
Sure.
I'll get it. Cream?
Nope, black is fine.
Travis leaves.
So, what have you been doing?
Same old, same old.
No hiking? No marathons?
Now you're a character.
No ballroom dancing?
Can you imagine what that would look like?
I'll bet you'd be a terrific partner.
Oh,
Travis
really
enters
good.
unnoticed.
In a freak show. Now, I'm sure there are things that need doing around this house. Of course, if you really want to be helpful, take this away and get me some real cereal with milk on it.
Pauline hands Chet the bowl. He starts toward the kitchen and sees Travis.
Oh,
Travis takes the bowl and sets it back in front of Pauline.
Help me with something.
Chet follows Travis into the kitchen. Mom's kitchen.
hey, handsome.
Remember how I told you how I can be an asshole?
Yep.
I don't like you stopping by here.
Seriously?
Things have changed.
With us?
No, with her and me. I'm still trying to find some footing with her. You waltz in here and make her laugh, do stuff for her that I can do myself.
You don't want her to laugh?
That's not what I'm talking about.
What is it?
It's you. You're Mr. Perfect. When you're around, I don't think she sees me.
Because I took her yogurt?
Stop trivializing this. I need to figure out how to make her laugh. Do stuff for her without resenting her. You're not doing anything wrong.
Then what are you saying?
God, I think I'm asking you not to be the incredible man you are. Is that what I'm saying? I hope not, but I think I am. So you can you stop being so wonderful?
I don't think I can.
What a stupid argument this
They
is.
head back to the front room.
But you still don't want me coming around?
You're darn good.
Mom's front room. Pauline is asleep in front of an empty bowl. They quiet as soon as they see. Travis points proudly at the bowl and mimes a cheer. Mom's front room. Day. Pauline is asleep in her chair. She stirs.
Allie?
She rings the bell. Travis steps in.
Mom?
Oh, it's you. I think I need help. Help me up. Where's my cane?
You need your walker.
Huh?
He brings the walker.
Here's your walker.
What's that? No, I got a tinkle.
Travis helps Pauline to the walker. They walk silently toward the bathroom. She accidentally pees.
Oh, no, I was afraid of that. That's just.
Damn, I'm sorry. No, Mom, it's okay.
I thought I could.
I know. Let's get you to the bathroom.
Oh, I never wanted that.
Mom's bathroom. Travis gets her to the toilet, takes her wet bottoms, finding them disgusting and not knowing what to do with them, and puts them in the tub.
Where are your underwear and,
On the top drawer. Give me a nightie hanging on the back of the door.
can you take off this one and I'll get,
Just get me clean underwear and a nightie.
Pauline's room. Travis finds underwear and a nightie. He sees a large box of Depends, picks one up and then sets it back. Travis awkwardly helps her to get dressed in the bathroom. Mom's front room, night. Dim light. Travis dozes on the couch and is awakened by Pauline talking almost inaudibly under her breath in the chair as she starts out the window.
That was the bank statement in the field. Bales, that was all there is, and the Paris grade, I told you that. I wanted the Kona 25 cents to give their pieces of eight, and this wall here is built by wards of the state, General Electric, and Pony's on a rolling. When he gave me the silver decades and window boxes and flowers and greasing pan and following into the tunnel and jumping beans, I told you make a face, and then there's the stools all lined up with pretty hair and handsome dates that are sweet, and orange should be the next step after footstools. The woods, and on a path of least resistance, those were
Mom?
days, and I say they don't make wonder wheels like they did. Awful in the garage, the jars all
Travis
lined
moves to
up.
her. She continues without noticing.
Oh, their buckets are filled with those pigeons, robins are
She fades to sleep. Travis goes back to the couch and sits, staring at her. Mom's front room, day. Pauline sits in her chair, alert and looking out the window. Travis stirs from sleep on the couch.
I want Allie to have the good china. Where is she?
Mom?
Where is Allie today?
She's in Ireland.
I don't think so. Is there anything you particularly care about?
What do you mean?
What's something you'd like to have? I mean, Allie brought the lawyer by this morning, so you'll have to ask her about the papers and whatnot.
Are you hungry?
No, not particularly. I want you to get hold of Tim for me.
Who is that, Mom?
Well, he's probably in the phone book. His parents are Roger and Marie. They'll be listed. We were supposed to go to the movies. He was reminding me, and I'm just not feeling well. Besides, I spent all my babysitting money on my new shoes.
Travis goes to her to retrieve her water cup. As he reaches for it, Pauline takes his hand.
Are you happy, son?
Travis is dumbfounded.
I know it's hard to move like this, and you never were very good at making friends. You're different, and I worry about you.
Travis is overwhelmed, having never heard those words from her.
Your daddy's not very nice. A secret. But he told me he's not going to be part of the welcoming committee.
She begins laughing and he joins her, not knowing why.
Would you like some breakfast?
Oh, yes, that would be nice. Maybe a teeny bit of coffee.
Coming up.
He starts for the kitchen.
Just a teeny weeny bit, though.
Mom's front room later. Travis brings a tray with breakfast. Pauline is soundly sleeping.
Mom?
He places the tray.
Mom?
She soundly sleeps. He pulls a blanket up from her knees and tucks it around her. Back porch, driver. Later. Travis sits drinking coffee and Chet drives up.
What did I tell you, mister, about coming around here?
I'm not here to visit Pauline.
Coffee?
Sure.
Stay right here.
Travis goes inside. Chet sits on the steps. He sees a baby monitor, picks it up and sets it back down as Travis comes back with Chet's mug of coffee.
I see you got a,
Yep.
you look tired.
Oh, that's great.
No. I mean, are you getting enough sleep?
I need you to tell me something different.
Such as?
Something wonderful, Mr. Perfect.
I wish you stopped calling me that.
Give me a reason not to.
Once upon a time I had to learn to care about people. It wasn't in my nature.
Okay.
I was in a different town, a whole nother community. I was 19. I left home and went there. I just didn't know what I wanted. I did. I couldn't let anybody know. I had a buddy who also left with me. We were innocent. It was all get out. He kept wanting to experiment. Drugs, messing with people. Started showing this real mean streak. I was, how can I say it? Taken by him. Taken by him even though he was leading me down a really dark hole. Anyway, he kept wanting to experiment with sex, and I kept saying no. I had a sense it would wreck our friendship. I'm making myself faster than it was. The good guy. Well, I didn't just say no. When I caught on that he might be into me, I made sure he had blue balls whenever we were all alone. Great friend, huh? I made sure he was on the edge, and then I would pull the rug out from under him many times. Some might call that punishing. I don't know why I did that.
Something tells me this doesn't end well.
Cut the chase, I finally gave in. We were on something and it was really lousy, sloppy. Certainly not fun. I don't know if it was the bad sex or the blaming or what comes with a bad experiment, but it started getting violent after that and everything changed. Even hit me once. Only once. I don't think I can.
I get the picture.
He was a rat and crazy, and then the worst night of my life, hit and run. He was driving. I was next to him. It was I did a good job of forgetting this. Someone was hit, so I came clean. They liked me. He was arrested and jailed, and I walked away.
Where is he?
I don't know. I had a lot of repairing to do. Took me a while to get accepted in this town again.
Why did you come back? I needed home. I never had that. And you just made my youth sound a lot less hard.
Never had what?
A real home, really. I mean, I lived in a house with Mom and Allie, but I never felt at home. couldn't live with Mom. Allie and I are close now, but never as kids. I left before she did, and blah, 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 blah. It was such a long time ago. Sorry, now I'm boring myself.
I take it wasn't easy for you to come here.
Understatement.
Hey, whatever happened with that commercial?
I turned it down.
What?
Yeah. There's too much happening here. Yeah. Mom was, I think she's losing it, the old biddy. She did this weird thing. Just sitting in her chair, mumbling, talking to the air.
Where's Mary?
She can't come right now. It has to do with the prescription.
So you're all alone in this?
Yep. But don't get any ideas.
I'm not. I'm here.
I think I need to call Allie.
So is Frank and Belinda and Claire.
If I need a break, I'll let you know. But I'm doing fine alone. For a little while longer. Then I'll get Allie back before.
Yeah, if that's what you need.
See, you say stuff like that. Where'd you learn to say the right thing all the time?
Okay, you want to know what I really think? It's painful to see you like this. You're stubborn. You won't ask for help. You're pushing me away, and I like you a lot, and I want to hold you when you're feeling sad like this. I'm not going to change anything about what you're going through, but I want to be a part of it, part of your life. I can't stand beside it. I know it's not easy.
Travis grabs him in a bear hug that turns into a deep kiss.
Okay?
I don't know. I don't think tragedy romance is usually a good thing.
Travis?
I want you around. But whatever this is, it can't be about the death of someone we love. Wow, where did that come from? I can't. Maybe when the dust settles, but I want you in my life. I want you around.
Funny. You just did a good thing for me. Sometimes I get the feeling I'm overcompensating.
Oh, none of that. Not around here.
Mom's front room later. Pauline is looking out the window.
Now, isn't that strange? There's a crack and just slips right through. Like I never see anything. Isn't that nice? Do you know that with all of the...
Travis steps in with lunch, coming in to putting it on a TV tray next to her.
Mom,
Oh,
are you hungry? I have some soup.
I don't think so.
You haven't eaten in a while, Mom.
Look at that.
What?
There, in the corner.
What?
Oh. I'm wondering how it slips through.
Oh,
Now you...
yes.
I don't know how I'm supposed to...
She begins dozing.
Well, Allie's coming. Would you like that?
He sits on the couch watching her. He brings a chair next to her, sits, and just takes her hand. Mom's front room later. Travis wakes from dozing next to Pauline, holding her hand.
Mom,
He puts his ear to her nose and hears her breathing. He takes the untouched soup to the kitchen. Mom's kitchen. He puts the soup in the counter next to the pan on the stove, picks up the pan and takes it to the sink, then returns it to the stove, looks for something to cover the bowl, begins banging and slamming drawers, finds his scotch, pours a shot, takes the drink to the back porch, leans on the rail, downs it, and flings the glass into the yard and breaks down. Mom's front room later. Travis places his chair directly in front of her.
Mom? Mom?
She doesn't stir.
Okay, old lady. You know, you didn't have to make things so hard. I wish you were different. I guess I could have been better too. I want you to know I accept things as they are. I don't know if we'll ever like each other. Not at this late stage. But from now on, I guess I kind of love you. You're my mom.
He talks to the upper corner.
I think she doesn't know how to do it. Can somebody help her? I don't know what else to... Just make her wait until my sister gets here. I think that's why she's... Oh, wow, this is so weird. I am talking to the fucking corner of the room.
He goes to the couch, sits, and stares at her. Mom's front room, day. A hospital bed has replaced the chair. Mary is helping Travis to get Pauline settled in.
She should be able to see out.
And we can raise either end. Normally I would have her feet raised as much as possible for circulation, but at this stage, I don't think it matters. Just make her comfortable. How are you doing, Pauline?
Mary places her hand on Pauline's head warmly. She sleeps.
So Allie's on her way?
Yes.
Let me know when she gets here and I can give you both some instructions. You have a package and you can read the what to expect section. I had to be very frank at this stage. I hope you understand that.
How do you know?
That she's dying?
How do you know that she's dying?
She's presenting. That's the technical word. The rest is experience. I've gone through this many times.
How can you?
It's inevitable. And it's my privilege to help people through it.
Thank you. I could never do what you do.
I don't know you well, but I kind of disagree.
You're right. You don't know me well.
Fair enough. You gonna be okay?
Yep.
I'll talk to you when Allie arrives.
Mom's front door, night. Alice and Travis stand over Pauline.
Mom, look who's here.
Alice takes Pauline's hand as she stirs.
Mom?
Pauline smiles broadly.
Allie,
Alice kisses her on the forehead.
did you see your brother's here too?
Yes, he's been taking care of you.
Pauline smiles and closes her eyes.
Let's let you get your rest and later we can all have supper together.
That would be nice.
Alice kisses her again. They go to the kitchen. Mom's kitchen. Alice begins to wash the pile of dishes.
Are you hungry? What are you doing?
I'm just cleaning up.
Please don't.
Why?
You don't have to clean up my mess.
Just doing the dishes.
Are you hungry?
No, not really.
There's some cold chicken and salad. Stop!
You know I have to be doing something.
Travis turns off the faucet.
Please Stop.
Alice breaks down. Travis puts his arm around her.
I'm shocked. She looks frail. She's so frail.
You made her smile. And she hasn't talked in a while. We're so lucky you could get here.
I should be holding her hand.
There's time for that. Right now, she knows you're near. That's all that matters. Hey, a friend gave me a nice bottle of wine. You still like red?
One glass, and then I'm gonna fall asleep.
Mom's back porch. There is a chill. They step out wearing light jackets. Each has a filled glass. Travis carries a bottle. They sit, clink glasses, and look out in silence.
Are you happy these days?
More than ever. You?
No. But this has been quite an interesting time. I'm okay though. I took to the boonies pretty quick. Surprise.
And Mom?
I'm still working on it. I'll let you know.
Are you still seeing Chet?
Yes, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. I have no frame of reference with this one.
Welcome to my world.
They toast, drink, and Travis pours more.
Oh God, I can't believe how mild it is. Are you gonna go back to Chicago or?
Probably. Even though I can't admit this. It's not a good place for me. Lately, I haven't been able to see the future.
I belong in Ireland.
I'm glad you know that.
Alice yawns.
Listen, I'm bushed. I'm just gonna hold her hand for a little bit and then go to that.
Allie, I don't know if you believe in this or not, but I think she's been waiting for you to come before she...
No, I don't think I can.
It's okay. I know she's happy to see you, though.
Mom's front room. Night. Travis is lying awake on the couch in the dark with only moonlight streaming in. He draws a chair up to Pauline and takes her hand.
Mom. Allie is here now and tells me she's very happy. I have a lot more to do. And I'm starting to think about my next step. We're gonna be fine. You did a miraculous thing. You brought us into the world. You made us healthy, if not a little off center. I think we're both pretty good people. You should be proud. I know you're tired. So don't stay on our account. It's your turn to have a new adventure. Now go.
He kisses her on the forehead, then her cheek. He goes to the kitchen, gets scotch, pours, and goes to the back porch, looks out, toasts the air, and smiles. The end.